All right. Hello. I am here. Sorry for the little bit of a wait. I had to take mug out of my room. I couldn't think of the word. You? Hello. Okay, and quick. You can hear it. Man, it's been a little bit since I played Superliminal, huh? It's been a bit. Thanks, COVID. Love that. Really fun. So, oh boy. My screen for it is all messed up. It's in windowed and not full screen, but in a very weird way. Let me see if I can fix that. It's gonna be weird for a second. That looks like it didn't break anything. Cool. So, I'm gonna get back to doing some Superliminal speedruns. I was not really feeling like it. Oh, I didn't mean to hit new game.
With feelings of self-doubt, do you find yourself minimizing massive?
I can just not. It's been a bit, so first run's gonna be a marathon run. Doesn't care. Doesn't matter how well I do. That's the answer. Why is... So on my screen right now, it's so choppy. On OBS, it looks better. One second. Let me see if I can fix that. I think I know what the problem is. I'm just gonna go here just in case, because I don't know what's gonna happen. Can I... Why? Why are you this way? Maybe it's here. Aha! So it's in gameplay settings to change to full screen. That's really fun. Thanks. Alright, and then I can come back, and there we go. Okay. Now it looks 60 FPS on my screen. I don't know why that is. That's just something that happens. I also need to go back here and freaking... Oh, speedrun timer is on. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna stop being weird. Panic. Let's go. Oh, there's the timer. And my auto timer didn't start. I love live split, y'all. Okay, why are you doing this to me? Okay, I'm gonna try something. If I... No, that didn't... We had this problem last time too, I think. Yeah, why? Why? I don't understand. No. Is that gonna work? I just restarted the splits. Nope. What is your deal? I genuinely don't understand. Because we went through this before and I don't remember what fixed it. Let's see. Maybe I can... What was the reset button again? Gosh, I'm big brain. Genius. 1 second. I don't know why this is happening to me. It just does this. So, reset is back. Start level. Okay, I'm gonna have to try restarting live split. Let me do something fancy. I'll put on background music while I do this. Let me try restarting live split real quick. If that doesn't work, I'll have to restart Superliminal, which I think is what I did last time, and that's what worked. But we'll see. Okay, let me go ahead and do something here. Real quick. Just get this working. Hello. Okay, I'm here now to the chatting screen so that way I can restart the video game. Because it's apparently being awful to me today. I think what probably went wrong is I had to change a couple settings when I opened it, like make it full screen and stuff, and maybe that confused live split. Okay, and then now I can come back. Hello. Silence. I don't know why I turned that on. That didn't take very long. I could have just kept talking. Anyways, we're learning as we go. We're just learning. That's what fixed it. Now let's go on our marathon run. Doesn't matter what result we get. Okay. So it's been a bit, obviously. So I know I said it doesn't matter what result I get, but, you know, we're just testing to see if the live split works. Yeah. Oh, it worked. Who would have thought? Not me, because apparently it decided to not work earlier. There we go. Wow, I did that. So it's been a bit. I definitely want to keep speedrunning this game, but... Bruh. I also feel like Superliminal is a game that has a limit for how watchable it is on a stream. As far as speedrunning technique goes and stuff, there's not a whole lot. There's not much that can go wrong in the game, bar physics freaking out, which is funny when it happens. But still, most of this game is just all movement. And movement's cool, especially if you play the game yourself. You can understand how difficult it is to do some of this stuff, which, to be fair, a lot of the tricks in this game aren't the most difficult. There are some that are quite difficult. Really? That didn't go in? Man. But not too many. There's not many things that are specifically crazy interesting to watch. This is also a game that just is. There's not too much that really happens throughout most of it, I feel. And that was actually pretty decent there for me. I'm not good at that trick. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I think what I'm trying to say is this game is great to watch as a speedrun if you've tried speedrunning it before or if you've just played the game. Outside of that, I feel like this game is cool as a speedrun, but maybe not the best. Plus, you add on that I want to learn more speedrunning games, because this is my first real one ever. I haven't actually done a real speedrun in another game. I technically tried to learn Resident Evil 2 Remake, which was fun. I liked that a lot, but it just wasn't my kind of thing in the end. I feel like with Resident Evil 2 Remake, it was just... What can I even pinpoint that was not my sort of thing with the run? I think when it comes down to it, it was just that, for me, what I want out of a speedrun is doing something that feels like you're playing the game in a brand new way. For Resident Evil 2 Remake, it felt like its speedrun was playing the game, but quickly. There wasn't much to it for me. Because even Resident Evil 4's speedrun, you're doing crazy stuff. Like, you're doing the Ditman glitch, which is a really cool glitch. For Resident Evil 7's speedrun, you're doing some crazy stuff. For Resident Evil Remake, like the original OG RE Remake on GameCube, that now has the PC port, which is so good. You're playing the game and doing things in ways that you wouldn't do if you normally went through it. Whereas I feel like with Resident Evil 2 Remake, if you're just very good at the game and have played it through 20 times, then you're probably going to be playing it the way that you speedrun it to some degree, outside of doing the stare aiming speed stuff. There aren't many interesting things other than knifing bosses. The problem with that is I don't want to mess with my resolution to make that optimal. Like, you know, there's just a couple things that are cool about Resident Evil 2 Remake as a speedrun, but I'm just going to give up on that. But aren't exactly my kind of thing. That being said, Resident Evil 2 as a speedrun is amazing to watch. I love watching that. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, it just wasn't my thing. Resident Evil 4, on the other hand, that is my kind of thing. That is 100% my kind of thing. Because you're just doing weird stuff. It's just constant. It's a very, very optimized game, but it's completely random. It's a hellscape of a speedrun game. And I love that. I also love the idea of speedrunning like the Silent Hill games, because those seem pretty cool. No. This could be my jump practice. There we go. That was pretty good. Like the Silent Hill games are cool speedruns. Classic Resident Evil Remake is a fun speedrun, but I just don't have the physical strength to get through all of the mashing that you need to do in that game. I almost got that right, but I didn't move the block to the left first. Big brain. It's okay, it's been a month since I played this. Yeah, there are quite a few cool speedruns that I really want to try. So I think what I want to do for Superliminal is I want to beat my old personal best. Oh, that was quite nice. I didn't size it correctly, so I still had to jump up that, but that was the best I've ever done with that. Sometimes you just gotta stop something and come back with a fresh mind. Oof. And that will lead to easier times. I've noticed that throughout my entire life. I'm happy and able to improve and come back to something after taking a break from it. Pretty frequently. And I think it comes with less pressure. If I take a break from something for a month, like I have with Superliminal, and then come back to it, there's less pressure for me to succeed, so my hand is less shaky and my movements are less erratic when I try to do a thing like catching the block that I just put up against the ceiling that's maybe a foot above me. Like, stuff like that. It's just easier. That's what I felt with Counter-Strike when I left that game for a couple years and came back. I practiced aiming for about 30 hours and then was on aiming servers out-aiming global elites to some degree. Like, I think taking a break from something and coming back to it's a very healthy thing. It's a lot of fun. Come back with fresh eyes, all that. I still sucked at Counter-Strike in the grand scheme of things, but my aim was correct. Let's see. Yeah, so I think as far as games I want to try speedrunning, oh, I fell. Resident Evil 4 is probably the big one right now. That's one I would love. Resident Evil 8 is also a cool speedrun. It's a very cool speedrun. Now, with my computer being Beef PC, I should actually be able to run it and speedrun that game properly. Because I think Resident Evil 8 is another one of those games that has a 60 FPS and a 120 FPS category or something like that, which is fascinating. But my PC should be able to hit either with how much it's improved. And by that, I mean I just bought good CPU and good GPU. Shout out to AMD for making actually really good stuff. Ooh, hey, I grabbed that too. Look at that. So many things that I made tiny mistakes on, I'm messing up. And it's just the bigger things that I'm messing up, which those are the easier things to fix. So, you know, I'm happy about that. But yeah, I think next speedrun game, well, I'm going to look into Signalis more, because I looked at it. It's about a 40-minute speedrun if you're top end. I didn't really pay attention to the runs down in the bottom quarter of the leaderboard, which is roughly what you should expect if you're starting a speedrun. Like, you want to look at the lower level, quote-unquote lower level speedruns first to get an idea of what it's like as a speed game to learn. And I didn't do that with Signalis. I just kind of checked out, okay, what's the upper echelon? What's the, like, kind of ceiling of this game as far as time right now? And it's pretty decent. 40 minutes isn't bad. It's a lot better than the, like, close to 2 hours that Resident Evil 4 would take for me to put in a first run. But still, that's fine. The main thing with Signalis is it's a lot of item routing, primarily. It seems, which is cool, but, you know, it's just how it is. Another thing is that the guide that I found on the signalisspeedrun.com, I guess portal or whatever, I don't know words, that guide was on Google Docs, which is fine. I like that. That's very cool. And it wrote down, like, step by step exactly the rooms you need to go to and everything. Love super in-depth stuff like that. Check the world record. World record route literally changed within like 30 seconds. So I just, that's one game that I would have to go into with the mindset of, okay, I'm just going to speedrun it in that I beat it faster than when I played it casually, which is cool. I'm happy with doing that, but I also like trying to optimize things right away, which isn't the correct way to go about figuring out speedruns. But you know, that's fine. Yeah, that was pretty quick. Again, it's the small things that I'm nailing now, because I'm just more relaxed, and the small things are very literally small things. They're just dexterity. That being said, as far as what I want to speedrun, I think I want to try to do like a marathon stream of some sort at some point, and that can be literally, oh god, I don't know how I would do it logistically is the problem. I would have to figure it out, but literally pulling up the Resident Evil 4 speedrunning guide, which is like 8 hours long, and on stream watching that and then going into the game and actively trying it. That was a 3-second improvement somehow. Excuse me? That's stupid. Anyways, I think that might be fun, to go through that and just see what happens there. The problem with that is, A, I don't know how to go about getting permission if I need permission to show that stuff on the stream. I don't think I would need it, but it would be nice to ask, I guess. Be like, hey, can I put your video series that you worked dozens upon dozens of hours to complete? Is that fine? That's probably fine. We can check that. I don't know the exact height that you need it at anymore. Ah, that's fine. Then here to about there. That might work. Might work. Yup. Yup. Cool. That's a lot faster than having to go out and resize the house, to be fair. So, you know, I'll take it. Also, I don't know if me learning Resident Evil 4 would be a fun thing to watch, because Resident Evil 4, as I said, is a hell game. As a speed game, Resident Evil 4 is absolute pure evil. It's the purest form of hatred and suffering. But in a good way. That makes it very, very, very fun to watch. Thank you. Didn't mean to climb over that, that's fine. So I might try to go for that. I would probably end up watching the first part of that, practicing along with it, and timing myself to just see where I'm at with it. There we go. That was perfect sizing. I just have to get the hang of that. It's a feel thing with this. That should be okay. Please don't fall. Nice. Nope. There we go. That was a little bit too big. Okay, that's fine. I learned. Let's see. Also, I think in my personal best, I had a pretty crazy dollhouse overall, like compared to my normal there. Let's see if we can get the dialogue skips in Labyrinth. Let's see if I remember how to do that. I think I do. Yeah, no. Resident Evil 4 sounds like probably my next speed game just because funny. And then from there... Okay, I think I nailed that. From there, I want to just try other games that are fun. Nice, I got a real-sized soda can now. I love the sound that it makes when you break the machine. It's very fun. I think it's going to be here, right? Yep, it's here. Phew. Okay, I think I should have gotten it there. Reformulating. I think we just wait here. Yeah, I think I got it. Wow, that's cool. Anyways. Yeah, Resident Evil 4, that's what I would like to go with, but I think Resident Evil 4 is a very, very difficult game to learn. Is the problem. So maybe I need to go with a more simple speed game as my next one after this one, which is just literally, oops, pure movement and not much else. Other games that have inventory management, puzzles, all that. All of that kind of thing is a whole different ballgame. Yeah, speed. Again, it's the smaller things, like just resizing that and getting through it as quick as possible. That's something that I used to have a lot of problems with. Came back to it after a little bit of a break. A bit easier now. I think that goes to show that if you're trying to learn a skill and there's some things that are frustrating you, it's okay to take a break. If anything, it's actively helpful to take a break. That's something that I've had to learn. And it's not easy, right? Especially if you're like, okay, I want to get good at this thing. And I'm, like, passionate about it. So I don't want to take a break. But sometimes it's best to do that. We just focus a little bit because my brain is stupid and we'll get this wrong. Wow. Kind of nailing it. See, again, small things. I don't know why. What? What? Okay. By the way, I learned that for some reason the game decides to ping the die into nothingness. If you use it to box jump there and jump up onto the platform, which is like a funny, but if you grab it before that happens, then it does not do the funny. Ooh, I got physics bullied there. That was just my bad walking into the door, jeez. Oh god, I don't remember this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I remembered it. I'm a beast. We just walk this way, go to the corner, and walk straight back. This game's fun. I appreciate it. It's a fairly calming little speedrun game. Not bad. I only lost 4 seconds there. Let's see if I can get this resizing correct here and pull it through the stuff. Oh, come on. There we go. That's kind of what I want to go for there. That's a lot easier than walking around the soda machine. But yeah, no. It's not quite easy. I'm still not very good at the resizing stuff. That just, again, takes time. You get a feel for it. Another thing with this game is like, how far do I want to push it? I think my goal is to get, like, to improve to the point that I beat my previous best. Oops, I was not holding forward. Which I think was around like a 23-25 or something. But I think also it would be really cool to get sub 23. I think that is a good goal. I don't know where that would put me on the leaderboards. But I think that would be fun. I wouldn't mind that. Also, I've seen people here restarting at the checkpoint there. I think the current world record does that. No clue why. Honestly. But yeah. We'll just have to see how it goes. I think I would enjoy learning Resident Evil 4, though it is difficult. I'll think about other speedrunning games I can try out as well. Signalis is definitely one, because again, that's a lot of movement, but if I have a cheat sheet pulled up that explains, like, okay, here's the order you have to go and get things in, then that's not a bad thing, really, you know? I think that shouldn't be too terrible. I might have to give that a shot. Just try that on stream once. Because that would be pretty easy for me to pull up, like, literally just pull up the list from the guide that was written, from the person that was like, yeah, here's, like, the route that you can start with. And just try that on stream for the first time ever. I think that would be a very fun little stream. Also, as far as the Signalis other, like, story routes go, I don't think I'm going to do streams getting those, because I'm lazy. And you have to beat the game 3 times to get all the endings. And one of them is really, like, just playing the game super slowly and being really careful, which I don't feel like doing. I already beat the game once. So I don't want to spend, like, 12 hours playing it really slowly and carefully. I would have to look into that to see 100% what I would need to do, but still. And then the other method, like, apparently you have to play it fast and aggressive, but the speedrun route, the fastest route, is the normal ending. So that means that you can't just rip and tear through the game as quickly as possible. You have to do other things other than just play it quickly. So, like, that is interesting to me. Alright, let's see if I can nail this. Nope, the answer is no. I did not nail that. Oof. And whoop whoop. Okay. Here, here, here. Whip. Jump on this. Oh no. I screwed it up. Oh, I screwed everything up so bad. I screwed everything up so bad. No. Please. Okay. I'll take it. It was a little bit of extra practice. That's fine. The fact that, even though this is like a meme practice round, I'm still going to be faster than one of my first couple attempts back says a lot. Am I actually? I don't know. I think my first real attempt, I actually got under 25 minutes, which was my goal. And this is going to be barely under 25. Come on. I'm bad at that. I don't know why I keep twisting that fully around me. Oh well. So yeah, I'll look into Signalis, I'll look into Resident Evil 4, see if that's even interesting to me. Then... yeah, no, that's basically it. I like this game, though. I do want to get good at it. I wouldn't mind a sub 23. I think for that, I would need to learn the dark, like, little labyrinth thing, which is... Oh, come on, if I just clicked again, that would have been so good. But learning the labyrinth is tough. And it's a difficult stream topic, so it'd be something that I might have to do on my own and just tear through that and force it into my brain how to do. I'm happy with 2433 as my first run back, just full on marathoning it. Back we go. That didn't restart. I didn't end it. How do I... 1 second. Okay, so I guess I can just do that, and that'll go back. There we go. Okay. Video gaming. And by video gaming, I mean my brain's small. Let's keep going. Get an actual run on our hands. See if I can get an actual run. Let's see, what's been happening in my life? I have started playing World of Tanks again for the first time since probably 2016. I used to play it when it first came out, when I was a child, and I was terrible. I remember there was one time when I was playing the Hetzer, and I shot and I destroyed another enemy tank. And I was like in the middle of a road, and I literally got up from my computer and ran to my dad and told him I killed a tank, and when I came back, my Hetzer had been destroyed because I just left it there in the road to go tell my dad that I destroyed a tank. Fun times. Oh, nailed it. Let's go. I not really nailed it. Nailing it is doing it with like sideways momentum, so that way it's super smooth and fast, but I nailed it for me. But yeah, no, I used to be bad. Then when I came back to it in 2016, I was also bad and gave up quickly. And now that my brain is fully developed, arguably, I am having a lot of fun. I've been getting mastery badges on tanks, which I had never done before. I think just yesterday, I got a mastery badge 2nd class in my KV-1S. I've been playing the game like... Oh, nice. Been playing the game for like a week maybe, and I already have a KV-1S. And I've been playing maybe an hour a day, if that. A couple days I've skipped. I'm just going to keep going with this run, get more practice. Why does YouTube look like it's exploding right now? YouTube, please. Thank you. I see it's back. That's probably just my preview that freaked out, because I haven't dropped any frames on OBS. But yeah, World of Tanks has been a lot of fun. That's one that I would really hope to get sponsored by. Either that or World of Warships as I get bigger. Improve, get more followers. Because, man, if I could get paid to play World of Warships or World of Tanks on stream, whew, that'd be sick. And also they could hook me up with like a premium account. Man, I wouldn't stop playing World of Tanks. It's a big ask for me to pay like $12 or so a month for a World of Tanks premium account right now, because I do play it like an hour a day, if that. Whatever, that worked. It wasn't fast, but it's yeah, no, if World of Tanks was like, hey, we'll sponsor you to play our video game on stream like once, and we'll give you an account that has like 50 million credits and like 20,000 gold or whatever, I'd be like, hell yeah, I'll just play the game on stream like 3 times a week. Thank you. I really do love it. I am a tank nerd, but not really. I don't know anything about tanks. I just love them. Yeah, I like tank. They're cool. They're really cool. I like the tracks. I like that they have turret. I like that big gun go boom. I like the armor. is just cool. I don't know what it is. And World of Tanks gets that cool factor really well when it comes to how they do stuff. That's okay. I lost time there, a good bit of time, probably from box jumping into that moon. But anyways. Also, War Thunder is another game that I wouldn't mind getting sponsored by. That's cool. That game's neat. Gaijin is a company, but you know, they aren't the worst. Probably. I'd have to look into them more. But War Thunder is a cool game. I like realistic games. I just recently got Ready or Not for one of my friends and I to play through. Shoutouts Panch. That's going to be great. I'm very excited for that. And that's because that game is like quite realistic to a degree. It really favors tactics and all that sort of stuff. I'm just going to reset. And I feel like War Thunder is... Like, if World of Tanks is Rainbow Six Siege, Ready or Not is War Thunder. Like, ignoring the fact that it's a single-player, multiplayer game. There's differences there, but, like, that's kind of how it is. I really love War Thunder's damage model. I think it's very cool. I love the idea that I can play a gun with a little... Well, a tank, like a Panzer III with a little 50mm pea shooter. But if I'm accurate, it just doesn't even matter. Like, it doesn't matter that I have a 50mm gun. I can just shoot and take out the driver, commander, and loader in one shot of a tank, and they're just knocked out. I love that. Like, it's just so good in that game. It rewards accuracy. It rewards careful planning of shots. It rewards so much that World of Tanks also rewards, but in a much less massive way. World of Tanks rewards it in that you damage modules and stuff, but not in the way that War Thunder does, where you... Wow, I must have caught like a pixel there. Where if you aim properly, you just insta-kill enemy tanks. I love that. I also love how tanky the tanks in War Thunder feel. They just feel like real, tangible things. I love that. They're very cool. That being said, now that, again, I am older and I understand that, oh, World of Tanks is just kind of like a funny MOBA. I've been enjoying World of Tanks a lot. See, that's what I normally do. That's why I said earlier, like, oh, that was fast for me. It's because I suck at that. Anyways. I appreciate the more MOBA-like tank, almost like class-based, skill-based combat that World of Tanks have. What the hell's happening? But no, World of Tanks is cool. That's kind of a... I don't know if it's a dream sponsorship, but it's something that I would enjoy to have at some point. And they have done outreach to VTubers before. I know that a bunch of the Nijisanji streamers have played. I think World of Tanks, maybe World of Warships too. I think World of Warships is a better game as a whole. World of Warships slaps. It's so good. Oh, I should download World of Warships and play it again. It's so good. Such a great game. Oh, I'm so bad. But World of Tanks just has something about it to me. It's so good. That something is tanks, by the way. Like, it's not even subtle. I just love tanks. I literally have a bunch of tank models in my room, like, behind me. I don't know what it is. I'm just a weirdo like that. It's a miracle I didn't go into, like, automotive, considering I just... Freaking God... Anyways, it's amazing that I didn't go into automotive and went into welding, considering how much I like big mechanical things, and most of the things that the automotive students at my school worked on was their, like, weird project trucks that were, like, 50 feet tall and had 80-inch wheels and were stupid. God. But, you know. That was tiny. Oh my god. Awful. Terrible. Abhorrent gameplay. What else? My life is kind of boring. I feel like a lot of streamers just have things that they can talk about. For me, I don't have those things. Because I do nothing. I mean, I could talk about what I did today. I sorted my disc golf discs. That's what I do. That's my hobby. I sorted my discs and looked at them, like by speed, and was like, okay, what discs here do I know how they throw and like, and what discs here do I know how they throw and don't like? In which discs, well, not don't like, but just don't have a use for in my current bag? And which discs do I not know how they throw? And I sorted those. I have a stack of discs that I really like, a stack of discs that I'm cool with. Like, they're neat. Like, I have a Wombat 3 in that stack of discs that are just, like, kind of cool. Come on, I keep hitting that, like, very top overhang bit. But the Wombat 3 is a great little disc. It's just, I don't have a use for it. I have an understable mid-range already. I've got the fuse. I have 3 fuses. But yeah, I pretty much figured that I want to test out a bunch of mid-ranges, primarily because I'm getting better and like actually have learned how to throw in a line instead of just chucking a disc into the distance and hoping it goes roughly in the same postal code. Why am I bad? There. Jeez. Anyways, now that I can kind of throw discs at some sort of speed to where they behave like discs, I'm trying out the Buzz again. I have a champion Buzz that has Chris Dickerson and Paige Pierce on it. And I have a normal Z-Line Buzz, which I'll try. And then I have the Axiom Hex, which I'm really excited to try out. Everyone loves that disc, I guess. And I was able to get one at my local store. Didn't think they would have it in stock. I was looking through all of the MVP Axiom Streamline discs and was like, wow, they have a Streamline Pilot and an Axiom Hex in stock. What is this? Do I really live in a town that actually plays disc golf, or are there just like people who have gotten DX Innova discs and are like, yes, disc golf. And just stick with those because they're comfortable, which, to be fair, they are comfortable. I like Innova. But still, it's like, are there really disc golfers here? If there is a freaking Pilot and a Hex in stock at anywhere? Still. Gosh, I just can't jump. I just can't. It's not worth continuing because my start was so bad. If I have a start that's 7 seconds behind, I need the rest to be like even or under for it to have any sort of chance of being a decent run. But, you know. But yeah, so I have also in that bag that I just set up to do testing. Well, here, let me go through the discs from slowest to highest speed. So first, I've got Castoplast Berg and K1 Soft, because the Berg is a hilarious meme disc that everyone loves. And I got one because they did a collaboration with Moomin, and my mom loves Moomin, so I was like, you know what, I'll get my mom a Moomin Castoplast Berg, and I'll get myself a Berg while I'm at it. And then from there, I just want to test it because I got a Saki Blum Slammer, and it's like they fulfill the same niche, but I don't care for the classic, like, hybrid plastic that the Slammer comes in. It's just not my thing. I don't like it too much. Oh my god. I can't play this game. I can't play this game. But yeah, I threw it into a tree once, and it just shredded like half the disc. It just sanded it down to nothingness. I didn't even throw it hard. So yeah, I don't care for that plastic, so I'm looking for something to kind of replace that. I think the harp's going to replace that. I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, so I'm going to try the Berg out because it's funny disc that stick to ground and go straight. And then I'm also going to bag the glitch, the MVP glitch, because it's a stupid meme disc, and I just haven't thrown it. I've had it for months, and I just was like, haha, this is funny, and never threw it. Like, I don't know why I've literally never thrown it hard. Ever. Like, I threw it as, like, a pass disc with my dad once, and I was like, oh, this thing's funny. And then, like, half-heartedly threw it before. I've never actually thrown it. So yeah, I'm just gonna put this down so I can, like, have a run. But, yeah, so I'm gonna put that in the test bag. And then from there, I've got my Trash Panda Inner Core. Love Trash Panda. Shout out to Jesse from Trash Panda. Absolutely doing amazing things. The Inner Core is one of my favorite discs. Like, straight up. It is just so good. It's just such a good disc. I'm gonna die of Ligma. The Inner Core is a great disc. Love the plastic. So good. Was very lucky to get that, like, right when it released. But I'm putting it in the test bag because I want to see what it's like if I throw it kind of hard. I used it as an approach disc from like 150 feet, and boy did it work. Boy did I get a lot of pars I really shouldn't have because I just freaking pinned it from 150 feet with the Inner Core. Great disc. But I want to try really throwing it, like throwing it kind of hard, because I know it should have some sneaky understability, which people like. So we'll see if that comes out, if I throw it kind of hard. Because the one time I did throw it off the tee, I just screwed up really bad. It just slipped out of my hand. Let's see, what else? 3 speed, I have the Page Pierce Fierce in there from Discraft. I have 3 Discraft discs, and 2 of them I immediately decided that I hated, and now I have my 3rd, which is the Fierce. But for some reason my brain's like, Discraft is a company. I want to try throwing everything they have. And I don't know why. I think it's because at the store I felt an ESP nuke and was like, ooh, this is nice feeling. I like the plastic. Which is funny, because the other 2 discs I have, the Champion Buzz and the Z-Line Buzz, I hate the plastic on those. They're so gross. For me. I don't like it. But, you know. Whatever. I liked the putter blend for the Fierce that I got, because I got the hybrid putter blend instead of whatever the other one is. I know that they have 2 types of Fierce. I think they have a Tour series. That is a different plastic, but, you know. So yeah, I have the Fierce just to try as a throwing putter. Then I have the Harp, because I want to try actually throwing that thing. I use that. I have a VIP Ice Ricky Wysocki Harp, which is sick. Very, very cool stamp. Like it very much. But I just never really tried throwing it. I used it as a putt and approach, which it was good for. Like, that was when I was trash at disc golf, and I'd only been playing like a month, and I was still using that thing as a pretty good putt and approach. So I want to try actually throwing with it. And then for the mid-ranges, like I said, I got the fuses to test different plastics. I have a Gold Ice and an Opto. Then I have the buzzes to try out. I have my gold fuse, the Jonathan Fastboard gold fuse. That's a fried egg, which I really like. I love that thing. It's so understable for me. Like, I threw it, and it just turned right forever. I don't know why. I don't even throw hard. I have a noodle arm. I'm 5'5". I've sat on a chair at a computer for 8 years straight. Yet when I throw the fuse, it's understable and turns out. But, you know. Oh yeah, it's understable. It turns out it goes 250 feet. It's not like it goes far. Like, that's the weird thing. Because I would understand if it's like, okay, I think I have a noodle arm, but actually I'm kind of ripping it. No, I throw bad. Anyways. I want to try the Gold Ice, and I want to try the Opto, see what I like. My friend uses my Opto fuse when we play together, so who knows if I'll like put that in the bag, but I want to see how it flies for me. because I really loved that thing when I first got it. I thought it was the greatest thing known to man. Now I know that... God. Anyways. Now I know that that's just the fuse being the greatest disc known to man. I'm going to just reset. And not specifically that Fastborg Opto fuse. Yeah, and then I have the hex, as I said, just to test it, because it's basically the same numbers as a buzz. It feels like a smaller buzz, which is nice for my baby hands. So yeah, I'll try that out. Then I have a bunch of fairway drivers that I'm going to test, because I have a whole bunch of slightly understable fairway drivers that I just don't know the difference for what they are. I don't know what works for me. I don't know what I really particularly like. I have a couple stable ones. I have the Discmania C-Line FD. I have two C-Line FDs. I have a normal stamp and I have a Simon Lizotte stamp FD. But, you know, those are very specific. And I have a slow arm, as I said. I have baby arm. Noodle. It can't really throw it hard. So that disc for me is just like a huge, it rips out to the left really hard. When I threw it at a hole recently, it was going straight at what I needed to go straight at, right? It was on line. And then it just turned out 40 feet to the left of the line. Like, it was crazy. So if I need a super stable disc, then I can use the FD. But if I want, like, you know, a real fairway driver that I can throw and it not do that, then I need to use one of those slightly understable discs, or a very understable one like the Underworld, which I do also love a lot. So I'm going to try out all of those slightly understable to stable fairway drivers, see what they're like. I've got a Leopard 3 enchant plastic. I've got, excuse me, I've got a River from Latitude 64, which I'm excited to try. 5 seconds, so that's worth going for, just to get more practice, I guess. I've got an F5 from Prodigy in 400G plastic, which is weird. I've never seen Prodigy here, but there's just a Prodigy F5, so I grabbed it. Then after that, we've got a Mermaid from Discmania, which I got to replace my Dragon, but then I threw it like twice and threw it badly, so I was like, sad. Let's see, what other 7 speeds are in there? I can turn around to check once I inevitably fail this run. What other one is it? Because I've got Leopard 3, F5, then the River, and there should be one more in there. Is that it? Oh, I nailed that. Thank God. Finally. Putting in work. I'll check during the next load. I'll just look really quickly. Oh, that was nice. That went beautifully. I know that there's a faster way to do that. Oh, come on. Come on. What am I doing? I got stuck. I literally got stuck. Hold up. I can hold forward and just look. How are you? I see Leopard. Okay, no, I guess it's just those. I guess it's just those for slightly understable. And then I have a stable fairway driver. I have the Explorer from Latitude 64. Love Latitude 64 so much. But, yeah, so I want to try out the Explorer a lot. That should be great. I don't know if it's going to replace my FD, but wow, I lost so much time there. It's probably going to be worth resetting, honestly. Yeah, I might do that if this doesn't go great, but you know. Again, it's worth practicing. Then after that, with the Explorer, I've got a very used Tesla. This is super beat up. I just kind of found it. It's just there on the ground. And I was like, oh, cool. So I have a Tesla now. Very cool MVP. Feels great in my hand. Like, if you want to know something about how tiny I am, if you have an MVP Tesla, look at the rim of the Tesla. That rim is the width of the length. God damn it, I'm dying. Anyways, is the width of the length of my second, like, finger knuckle joint thing, whatever the hell, of my first finger. It's the same exact, like, it's literally millimeter perfect, so it's really comfortable for me to hold. I kind of slurred those words. Am I okay? Am I dying? God. Then I put in my Shrike, my old Shrike, that I got, like, the first time I went and got discs. I was like, ooh, this is cool. My friend likes their Shrike. And then just kind of never threw it. Well, I did throw it, and I nearly killed a child, but let's not talk about that. So yeah, I'm going to put that in the bag again, just to see, because I am throwing better now. And that throw where I nearly murdered a child went like 280 feet, which at the time was by far my best ever throw. I've hit that with my Underworld. But now that I can really rip discs a little bit better, still throw 250 feet, but at least I throw 250 feet on a line. That's just nice. I can try to make it work with my Shrike now. See how that goes. But yeah, that's my test bag. I'm not actually going to use that as my main bag, and I have my setup of discs. Like, I have a little stack of discs that I know I really like. So once I get these test discs tested, I'll take all of the discs that I'm unsure about, and then probably just put all of those in a bag and go throw them, like my Wombat, my BT Medium Harp, which again, my friend likes that when we play, so I'm going to keep that regardless. But still, just see what's there, see if any of these discs that I've kind of written off as not for me or too fast or whatever, kind of come into their own now that I can, again, sort of throw online. Which, who would have thought that disc golf is... Are you kidding me? Who would have thought that disc golf is more enjoyable when you can throw generally in the direction you want to? My goal for this month, January, if I can, like, go outside because there's snow, but if I can go outside, is to throw over 300 feet for the first time. That's what I want. I genuinely feel like if I can control my distance and throw over 300 feet, I will be able to play anywhere and be happy with that. I think as far as recreational disc golfering goes, if you can throw 400 some feet on a golfing shot, so not 100% power, but if you can throw like 400 feet on an 80 to 85% power shot, then you're basically golden for recreational disc golf. You only need to throw further if you're trying to, like, compete in tournaments. If you're just doing recreational, 400 feet is pretty bomb. Like, that's an absolute bomb at the recreational level. But for me, being short and unathletic, if I can throw 300 to anything past 300, I'll be happy with that. By the way, I can throw like 250 to 260 without any sort of run-up. That's what I've been doing. I've not trained a run-up whatsoever. What is... That's what I want to try next. Is doing an X step, doing a run-up, getting that all sorted. I think that'll be a lot of fun, because I'm learning the ways of the run-up indoors. That was just bad, but I'm going to keep going. Excuse me. Suffering. Yeah. Oh, also I want to learn how to do forehand. I can't throw forehand. Sort of. I say that. I technically can. And I technically have. I went and I threw one of my discs because I was doing field work one day and I was doing backhand field work and I threw like my reactor from MVP like a good 50 feet away from the fence in the field I was throwing in. I was like, oh, well, let me just like throw a forehand upshot to the fence. And I was like, well, I remember what I saw in a YouTube video that I should like kind of push with my like back foot and be smooth on the release and try to time the snap of my wrist to get everything going. So let me try that. Let me just throw not very strong, but let me try that. And if it flies smoothly, it'll be great. And so I did that, and the disc flew over the fence and 100 feet into a road on accident. And it was just because I had like done the technique properly once, and then I kept trying that in the field, and I got my disc back, by the way. I very narrowly avoided a car. But still, it was fine. But I went back into the field and kept trying that, and just didn't get it right. So forehand is another thing I really need to try some more. Just because it's a good utility. Wow. That was a good little run. I'm happy with that. Let's keep this going. But yeah, disc golf is fun. It gets me outside. I probably went outside more in the last 4 months of 2022 than I have the entire last 6 years prior to that. I'm not even joking. Pretty crazy. Definitely House Goblin hours for me. But yeah, I love disc golf. It's so much fun. I got my best score ever recently. I say recently, it was a couple weeks ago now because snow. This is the first time I've ever been disappointed that there's snow in my entire life. I love snow so much. And yet, I wish to disc golf, and I do not have the bravery to disc golf in 8 inches of snow. So I've not been able to. I have been improving my putting. In the last week, I have gone from landing roughly 25% to a third of my putts from about 25 feet, up to about 75 to 80% of my putts at 25 feet. Like, that's a huge improvement. So I've been able to improve that. So I think that alone will make it so that way I really just obliterate my score next time I go to one of my local courses. It's a very short 9-hole. Like, I think the longest hole is like 300 feet. Maybe. Might even be shorter. But I've gone there a lot. It's very fun. It's a cute little course. But when it comes down to it, like, I sucked at it because... Oh, no, I'm not going to be able to get through the elevator, am I? Yep. Okay, we're good. Wow, I lost so much time doing the cube jump. Haha. Who would have thought? It takes about 6 seconds for me to lose my life. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm sorry. It's been an hour, and I just feel defeated by the game. But no, like, I went out to a larger course, which, again, is 9 holes, but much further. Most of the holes are over 300 feet there. And I had a whole lot of fun, and that was where I got my best score ever through 9. What was that, game? Oh! Well, I really hope this isn't my PB, because that would be illegal, because I'm running glitchless. That was a physics glitch, but we're going with it. Yeah. Man. Anyways, I was throwing and getting close to having birdie opportunities at some of these 300 plus foot holes. Whereas before, I was happy to get par at holes that were under 300 foot at the other smaller course. So that says a lot, I think. I think I'll probably end up getting my first ever birdie when I go play again. Because there's a lot of birdie opportunities. Oh, no, I missed that too, but it kind of boosted me backwards, so it's okay. Thanks, physics. And take a drink of water. That was a pretty decent run through there. I must have had a terrible, terrible cubism when I got my PB. It must have been pretty rancid. Because that was not a good run through there. But it was still green. So that's the big time save. So I just have to have very, very good runs for me through Induction Optical, Blackout, Clone, Dollhouse, Labyrinth, and Whitespace. All at the same time. And then having normal cubism, and I might improve by 3 seconds. Yeah, that's not gonna do. It hit me as it came down. I've also been thinking about streaming on Twitch. A little bit. Because YouTube is perfect if I'm doing like story-based games, or like a clear, like, okay, here's a series of things that I'm doing that connect clearly, right? Because the VOD potential for YouTube is great. It's amazing. It just auto-uploads the streams. But I want to do things like grinding and speedruns, or doing like just, alright, I'm just gonna go through it, I'm gonna do stupid thing on Power Wash, which I guess Power Wash is like fine to do on YouTube because it's kind of a podcast. But on Twitch, if I'm just grinding out speedrun stuff, and I'm doing that like every day for like a month, I don't want people to be like, oh, let me try to find Atrefor playing Signalis. And then they just go to my channel and scroll. I should make Signalis a playlist, by the way. I forgot to do that. They just go through and they scroll through and are like, wow, here are 60 3 to 4 hour VODs of him playing Superliminal. And only Superliminal. This kind of sucks. I don't want that to happen. So I might start streaming these on Twitch and doing more stuff on Twitch. Because as much as YouTube is great, and this is where I want my home to be as far as streaming goes, I think YouTube, as much as it does a lot of things wrong, is doing things more correctly than Twitch. But Twitch still has good discoverability compared to YouTube. It is purely a live streaming platform. So while YouTube is kind of like, I can see in the analytics, it is pushing my videos to like hundreds of people. But here I am sitting at one concurrent viewer, and that viewer I know is my mom. Thank you for watching, Mom. I love you. And that's fine. I'm enjoying streaming, just talking. This is cool for me. I like doing this. I'm happy to do it. But like, I'm sitting here doing this, and it's just, I'm trying to think of what I can do that would be special on YouTube that would bring more eyes. And I think the answer is edited videos, right? Like, go the Neocranium route. Have streams, and I'll keep up the streams, whereas Neo unlists or deletes them, but like, have streams and then make full, nice, really high quality edited videos about them. Which I started to do for Resident Evil 4, and then I've been promising myself and you all that I would get back to editing that, and then just haven't, because it's hard. And also, DaVinci Resolve kind of has pooped itself and has like a CPU leak or whatever. So every time I try to go and actually edit it, it just freaks out because it has 4 hours of footage there, and it doesn't know how to operate off of that. Like, it just can't do it. It gets pissed and slows down and makes it so I can't interact with the timeline at all. Really weird. Okay, cool. That was annoying, but whatever. What am I saying? Yeah, so I think I need to do edited videos. And then I need to make my YouTube streams more important than just, oh, here's speedrunning part 4. Which is, like, cool. Again, speedrunning part 4 is neat. This is speedrunning part 4. I like speedrunning part 4. It's fun. But the YouTube algorithm might not like it, and I don't know if people are going to click on speedrunning part 4. People clicked on speedrunning part 3. That video has almost 30 views now, and that's just a VOD of me playing this game badly. But, and I don't know why, no one's left a comment explaining why they clicked on it or why they watched any of it. So I don't know why that video has almost 30 views and every other stream I've done has 6. But, you know, that's fine. So maybe this will be the video that pops off too. Like maybe this one, similar to my old one where I got the other PB, or my latest PB, my current PB. Wow, that was a good run to there too. Okay, so I can go green and clone as well. That's nice. But maybe this one will also kind of pop off on the algorithm and people will click on it. Maybe that'll happen. Who knows? That'd be cool if it happened. I'm fine with it. I'd be happy to become a speedrunning guy, learning speedruns, being bad at them, but learning them. I wouldn't say I'm bad at this, though. I'm improving pretty greatly. And considering I haven't played this in a month because I had COVID and was dying. Not really. I was, like, fine, but you know what I mean. It felt like I was dying, you know? Oh, that's bad. Resize. There we go. Well, let me just concentrate with this bit. That might be okay. Nice, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Wow. Give. Oh, I lost so much time. Anyways, that was my fault that I lost that time. It's okay. This is too big. This is too big. I've made a mistake. Oh my god, I've just wasted like all of my time ever. Anyways, let's get this. Wow, that was not the direction I wanted it to go, but that's okay. Come on. Why? What? Game. Please. Don't do this to me. Anyways, I haven't played this in like a month, and yeah, I'm still here at like pretty close to my PB. I'm a second off going into Dollhouse. Like, that's pretty good, I think. That's nice. Oh. That should be okay. But yeah, I'm a second off going into Dollhouse. I'm going to lose a lot of time here because this has not been a great run, but you know. Okay, it's fine. It's not gonna die. Oh, come on. No! Why? Why am I so big? Oh! That sucks. That hurt me. I can do it again. I had some really bad stuff in that, so I can probably be green heading into Dollhouse in all honesty. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Twitch. So yeah, I might stream on Twitch a little bit, like just give that a shot and see what happens there. Because I think that'd be fun. Twitch is a different environment, different people, but it has more discoverability. If someone's like, hey, I want to check the speedrunning tag, and I want to watch a VTuber do speedrunning, then that's really easy for them to find. I just realized I never changed the stream title, did I? Is the stream title for this stream the same as my last Superliminal stream? I just realized I don't know if I checked that. God, my brain is flat today. Like, it's soft and malleable. I forgot to change the thumbnail first, and I think I forgot to change the stream title, because I just reused the settings from my last Superliminal stream, because it was good enough. Thank you, phone. Jeez. I'm a genius. Anyways, if it's the same, I'll just change it once the stream's over. It's fine. Yeah, I wouldn't mind streaming on Twitch. Just try that out. See what happens. What else am I thinking about generally? Not much. Literally brain empty. I don't have thought. This is, like, literally my brain recently has been, weather, disc golf. That's it. I don't have another setting. That was like the smoothest jump ever through that. I suck, I suck, I suck. I'm dying inside. I had to figure out what my next game's gonna be. I just realized I haven't thought about that at all. Like, at all. Not Alien Isolation. That game hurt my soul. Maybe I'll do like a YouTube community post with a couple different games and be like, hey, what should I play next? I think that'll be fun. Be very cool. Come on. That thing is my nemesis. That thing is the worst part of induction. Easily. I don't know why. It just causes me to suffer. Who knows? Hey, that was pretty decent compared to normal. All things considered. I'm getting a heck of a lot better at that type of thing, where I'm putting the thing in the air and then grabbing it as I move towards it. I feel like that's one of the only, like, actual skill-related things in this run overall. It's like that, box jumping, those are the main two that are, like, real skills. Then there's a couple of, like, time-save things. Oh, I just walked into the wall. Like, doing the jump there, that's a time-save thing. It's, like, barely. It's tiny, but it probably saves time. What should I play as my next full game? I feel like there's a bunch of games that I just have never touched before. I want to try streaming for longer. So maybe I can do, like, a JRPG. Maybe I can do Tales of Arise. Daima got me that for Christmas, which was unbelievably sweet. Gosh, I appreciated that so much. Please. Cheese. I've hit the part of the speedrunning life where it's just pain. Not really. I'm, like, fine. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. Jeez, that was a weird noise. Oh, that was good. Yeah, that was fine. Yeah, what could it be? Maybe Tales of... Maybe... a different game, I'll just have to look through my Steam library. See what I've got available to me. Yeah, not sure. Okay, please don't be the worst. Thank you. Wonderful. Very kind. You were the worst, though, because I messed up the movement. I blame you. I blame you, Block. You suck. Okay, I got through that section with, like, pretty decent time. Getting through that door at 111 is pretty good for me. And everything when I say, oh, it's pretty good, it's, like, relative to me. I don't know why I feel like I have to clarify that, because, like, it's obvious that I'm not, like, the world record holder. So me saying that something's good is inherently going to be relative to me, but I feel like I just have to clarify. Oh my gosh, that was a huge boom. Okay, let me through. Thank you. That was not very good. That was so slow. I'm gonna lose time, but it's not gonna be like 7 seconds of time, so I can gain that back. It's like 5 seconds of time. That's a second faster than my last run where I had like anything going. And I was able to claw that back down to 1 second. And then Dollhouse hit and I exploded. Which is honestly normal when speedrunning this game. Dollhouse is kind of the apex of this. What is it that climbers call the like apex of a route? It's the... I know it's not the apex, it's something else. There's another word that they use. Because they're rock climbers, so they have to call it weird things, because yeah. I like rock climbing though, it's cool. I really want to do that. There's some good stuff here where I live, luckily, so when I get the courage to go outside and interact with people that aren't playing disc golf, come on, then I'll go rock climbing and that'll be a lot of fun. And I can do that with my friend that I play disc golf with, because he also has done some rock climbing in the past. Give. Thank you. If that was awful, but it worked. Please. And give, and give. And jump, and jump, and... Okay. This is a very calming part of the run. I don't have to do anything. Oh, one game I could play is Silent Hill. Come on, give me a door. Thank you. No, 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 no. I actually had a decent induction. No. It's not worth it. Oh, I just have to go back to the main menu and restart fully. I think it might be Silent Hill. Either one or two. I think it might be two. Maybe Silent Hill 1, while it's good, also is very different. It's a PlayStation 1 game, and I don't have much experience playing PlayStation 1 games. So it might be better for me to play Silent Hill 2 and be like, yes, I love this series with my entire being. Because Silent Hill 2 is one of those games that you just play it and you're like, wow, this is one of the best video gaming experiences any human being can have. And then you just love the franchise forever from one game. And that might make whatever could be rough about Silent Hill 1 a lot more palatable. Stick. I hate you. I loathe the stick. Every time I see a popsicle stick now, I'm just going to become red with rage and snap it. Just go to like a hobby store and see one of those bags full of popsicle sticks and just set it on fire. In the store, of course. Have to make people witness my anger. Yeah, it might be Silent Hill 2. Definitely going to do some more light-hearted games after Signalis absolutely stomped on my soul with how freaking fantastic it is. God, I love that game. So good. Makes me very happy to experience it and play it. Love it. Which is why I kind of want to try speedrunning it. And I think that will be a good stream. Where, like, I'll watch... I don't think I'll even watch. It'll just be like a fun stream. I go into it. I'll set up the auto splitter if there is one. If not, then I'll just have to pay attention, I guess. You know, paying attention, gross. Actually, you don't even need an auto splitter. The actual game is like the in-game active time playing time. So, like, you don't even need a live split, but it's helpful to keep track of how you're doing. So I'll set that up. Yeah, I might do that. I'll just set it up, have open the notes on the side of the screen, and then just freaking play it through according to the notes. And just see how it goes. Just do that for a whole stream. That would be fun, I think. I think I would enjoy doing that. That was okay. That was an okay little induction. I'm not going to complain. Listen to the music. Superliminal. Okay, I pressed space and it just didn't jump there. That just happens sometimes. It's superliminal. It's a little broken if you try to play it fast. If you're playing at a normal speed, like actually just playing through the game like a normal person, instead of being like, speed, and going fast like Sanic, I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't know why. Oh my god. That was so bad. Alright, you know what? Just go over there. Die. I'm just gonna climb the stairs like normal. Like a normal person. I say as I walk up the railing. Oh god. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Whoop. Swoop. Alright, Moon. Be kind to me. Give door. Door. I probably could have shrunk that a bit more, but I just didn't want to spend any more time doing that. I'm gonna lose a lot of time. That was a lot of time. I can gain a little bit of that back in cubism just by not being stupid. Warning, I'm gonna be stupid. Oh, I should play more Phasmophobia too. Phasmophobia is in a really cool state right now. Okay. Don't screw this up. Nice. Just had to tell myself to not screw it up. Then I walked into the corner of the wall, so I ate like half a second, but you know, well, whatever. Who cares? What's half a second when you're speedrunning? A lot? Yep. Oh my god, I did it. I did the trick. That got me like 0.2 faster. Let's go. Wow, I'm having a killer run through here. Yeah, wow, this is a killer run. This is probably the best I've ever played Cubism, probably. Oh, and I got the jump out, too. Wow. Let's see what this is gonna be. Oh my god. Oh! 8.5 seconds gold. 8.5 saved from my PB, and it's a gold. Why did I suddenly become a beast at Cubism? Well, the run's back on now. I'm only a second out with over half of it to go. Jeez. I think no matter what happens this run, I think this is the one I'm going to finish. Because when I finish it, it'll be getting close to around 2 hours of streaming. And I'll stop around then. Because this has been a nice little stream. Overall, I feel like I talked out a lot of things. I needed just a stream where I just... stream of consciousness. Haha, get it? Where I just talk. And this has been that. Very similar to my power washing stream, which, by the way, if you want more of me just talking about things, that power washing sim stream I did was pretty nice. If I do say so myself. I enjoyed that one quite a bit. A lot of fun. Spooky. Oh, I'm just barely. I'm not going to do the shortcut around. I'm just going to walk it because it doesn't save that much time and I don't want to fall. Considering my movement's been like fine through here. Man, that was decent. Alright, come on, good movement through here. I don't know how to get this smooth every time. I think that's smoother than what I was doing before, where I was just getting stuck against the edge of the box and spamming space until the game registered I wanted to jump. Oh, okay, that's fine. I didn't lose much time there. I tried to go for something that's faster. I lost a little bit of time there because I guess I just didn't walk. I don't know what happened there. I'm gonna lose a little bit here, but that's fine. I'm still only gonna be maybe 2 seconds off overall, which I'm cool with. Move on. I like Blackout. It's a very, very cute little stage. Yeah, and losing time. Oh wow, I'm gonna lose more than 2 seconds, I think. Nope, I only lost about 1.5. Cool. I can save a little time in clone. I think when I played clone in that last one, I saved almost 3 seconds here, right? And that was with, again, like kind of a trash run. So I might actually go like negative here. I might be in the good. I might be green. Leaving clone. Which then I'll squander through Dollhouse, but that's okay. That's fine. Oh, nice. Clean. I'm gonna readjust the microphone. Sorry. I don't know if that made noise at all, but if it did, I apologize. Alright, clock. It's you and me. Okay, just scramble through. I'm so bad at that. I need to practice that. I need to practice the dark, like, little labyrinth box puzzle in Blackout. Those are the two things I mainly need to practice. Those are two of the largest time losses in my runs consistently. I feel like I mess those up a lot. And part of that is like, well, I just haven't practiced the Dark Labyrinth thing at all. And with the clock, I just haven't bothered trying to figure it out, so... That's where I'm losing time there. I still think that, even with the clock being terrible, I think this might be a green split still. Hopefully. That'd be cool. I'd appreciate it. Piano. Alright, let's see what I did. I don't know what this is going to be like. Okay, so it was a green split by 2 seconds. So that means if I am mildly quick through Dollhouse at all, then I'm going to be green going into Labyrinth, which I'm fairly consistent at overall. There's a chance this could be a PB. The game is still on. I have the ability. The only problem is Dollhouse is unbelievably difficult compared to the rest of this game, and I am still bad. That should be okay. I'm going to be a little bit slow just walking through, but I would rather it be too big than too small. That should be fine. It's too small means I have to walk outside and resize everything, which is a pain and is awful. That was probably the best I've ever done that. Ever in Dollhouse. Again, taking a break for a while, coming back, it's the small things, like just getting resizing down a bit better. Oh, that's too big. Oh, Jesus. Nope. Okay, there we go. Oh, and I went a little bit far from me. That's okay, though. Here. I'm doing this instead of the normal resizing strat, because sometimes if I put that into the lantern, it just explodes. It just literally disappears from the universe and locks me out really bad. Okay, I've not gotten this down. So let's do this. Is that going to be fine? I think it's fine. I think that's okay. I'm going to resize it to be a little bit smaller so that way I can guarantee to get through the door. But yeah, because last time I was on a decent run, similar to this. A little bit worse, actually. But I just screwed that up horribly and couldn't get through the door. Oh, nice. Okay. I just needed to reset that a couple times because I needed to be certain that I was good. Okay. I'm gonna be green. I'm gonna be up. I'm up. That was a gold split! I'm up going into Labyrinth. Oh my gosh. Alright, I need the dialogue skips. I need them. And I can get them because I got them last time. They're not easy, but I can get them. If I don't get these, it's still fine because, like, I'm okay with not having perfect runs. That, hopefully, is okay. Give me soda, thank you. Okay, then it's going to be here that I need to set it. And then... Okay, I think I got both. Let's see. What does the dialogue say here? All other orientation resources have been exhausted. I think I got it. This should say, like, goodbye or whatever. Yeah, this concludes it. Goodbye. I got the skip. That saved 12 seconds from if I didn't do that. So now the next hurdle on this is going to be the dice in the pool area. Where am I going? What am I doing? I just completely forgot my setup for that. Oops. That's going to be wasted time. That's fine, though. Here. Keep mouse steady. Through here. Click this as soon as possible. Jump, grab, resize, resize, and come on, resize. Thank you. That wasn't the worst I've ever done. I think that's going to be a little bit slow, unfortunately. That's fine. I'm okay with getting a time that's close to my PB, right? Like, as much as I would... Oh, no, that was so bad. Oh, crap. As much as I would love to get a new PB, considering I've been away for a month, and I'm here already back on my own pace, I'm happy. I'm content. This is going to be my last run of the stream, by the way, just so everyone knows, because I'm getting a little tired. I haven't streamed in a couple days, so... I also didn't get very good sleep, but you know what? That's okay. And through. So if this doesn't end up being my PB, that's okay. I'm fine with that. Okay, so look the way the opposite of the arrow. That's all I gotta do. Opposite of the arrow. Alright, this thing here is life or death, I think. Nice. Okay, cool. So that little weird banging noise that you might have heard, that was the game trying to just delete the block from existence, I think. That's pretty much what it is. So me grabbing it before that sound played was very important to actually getting that clean. Because if I don't, then I have to go up the lifesaver on the side. Okay, here's this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Alright, we got done the hardest part of the game. Dollhouse Labyrinth back-to-back is not easy. Let's see where we're at. Back up. Come on, house. Come on, house. Spawn. 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 Gold split. I'm up 10 seconds almost. Alright, if I just do the resizing that I did on my practice, we should be able to do decently here. Come on. Don't be a freak, don't be a freak. Okay. That could have been a lot worse. My mouse cable straight up got caught up in a bunch of playing cards that are on my desk, so I could not physically move fast enough to resize that properly and get through the door. Oops. That is my bad for having a messy desk. Okay. Okay. This is important. I could still lose this. There are two big things in this last bit that could mean I very much lose this run. First is the chessboard. It's easy. The chessboard is easy. I still fail it every so often, though. And especially if I'm going into a high-pressure thing with good run through the, like, rest of white space up to that. Oof. That can be very, very unpredictable. Next thing is the box jump up to the final section. That is not easy at all for me. I suck at it. It's very difficult. Hopefully I can get it right. Hopefully I can size everything properly, put it down on the ground. You'll see when I get to it. It's not easy. This is a decent run for me. This could beat my old PB. Which is like, was kind of my starting goal, but now I think my end goal with this is a sub 23. But that would require me playing this game a lot more. Also, yes, this room is as loud for me as it is for you, probably. I'm sorry. Okay. Through here. Drop. Through here. Nice. But yeah, the thing I'm worried about is the box jump at the end. That has made or broken all of my runs that made it this far. I'm not even joking. Well, no, that's a lie. I have failed at the chessboard on PB pace once. But you compare that to the multiple times I've failed at the box jump on PB pace. Yeah, it's rough. That being said, I have 10 seconds to play with. Even taking a tiny PB, I'll be happy with. But I would like a decent one. I would like to be satisfied with the box jump. Drop. All right. So now it's coming to chessboard. My hands are getting tingly. This is bad. As long as I'm just not silly with this, it should be fine. I was silly with it. I was silly with it. It's okay. Okay. Milled the chessboard. Come on. Just gotta get this last thing. Gonna play it safe and go to the edge. That was fine. That's not the fastest I've ever done it, but so far from the slowest. This is gonna be a PB. Let's go. That was a much better run than I deserved with the way I've been playing today. Compared to what I do normally. So many resets. I started today with like 50 runs, and you can see up there, this is my 77th run. So much. And I actually made the hole. Normally I don't actually fall in. I have to, like, walk in. Gosh. Yeah, let's see how much I PB by. 8 a.m. Incredible. Time to wake up. I've got a PB by like 20 seconds. Look at that. 23:13. Wow. 20 seconds. I beat my PB by 20 seconds. That's insane. What a run to finish the day off. That's where I'm ending the stream. We're going to end it on a high. What a good run. I'm really happy with that. Like, very, very happy with that. Sound's going to go away because funny. I'm going to turn on some background music, though, so that way it's not too lonely. I'm going to check the speedrun.com thingy thing. Superliminal. Let's see where that puts me. 23:13. That puts me 64th in the world. 64th in the world. I'm very happy with that. 64th in the world out of how many runs? Now, let me scroll to the bottom. There are 3 pages of runs. There are 504 times, and I'm 64th in the world. I'll take that. I'll take that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out today. Real happy to get this. I'll be back tomorrow. I think I'm going to do Signalis speedrun. I think I'm going to just open up the speedrun.com guide that someone wrote. Just going to put that on my second monitor and just go through the route that they wrote up. And just do it on stream without knowing the route at all, without knowing what I need to do at all. And just see how it goes. Time it for my first time. Thank you again. What a time. What a PB. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good day.